Hypnosis with Jodie, rather. These sessions, we tackle your biggest struggles around weight loss live in a hypnosis session. How it works is you make a suggestion in the comments. Let me know in the comments what it is that you're experiencing or you're struggling with around weight loss, and we will include it in this session today. So I'll just give everyone a moment to come in. As you come in, let me know where you're tuning in from. We are going live in our private group on Facebook, our Facebook page, and on YouTube. So it'd be good to know where it is that you're tuning in from. Are you tuning in from YouTube? And what country or what town are you tuning in from? Always love to find out that people are tuning in from all around the world. Now, if you do watch this on replay and you do have a suggestion and you're not going to make the lives, we do them every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. That's a mouthful. But do make a suggestion in the comments, because I will grab that suggestion and I will include it next week. So as you come in, say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. And I'm just going to double check, do some housekeeping and make sure that it is all working. I'm scrolling right up to the top. That might need a refresh. I want to make sure that I am live in all the right places. When you take your time, come in, sit back, relax, have a think about what it is that you would like to change. I see that YouTube is working fantastic. Hi, Eleanor from Pennsylvania, US. Welcome. Pennsylvania in the house. And Nicole, hi, Nicole, Barossa Valley, South Australia, from that beautiful vineyard that we've been talking about. How lovely. Hi, Leanne, watching on Facebook from Geelong. Cloudy morning, sunny afternoon. Same here. I think Geelong, from people that are outside of Australia, Geelong is on one side of Melbourne, kind of goes like this. Geelong is on one side, and where I am on the Mornington Peninsula is on the other side. We could probably wave at each other across the bay. We seem to be having dual weather, and weather can be just so different from Melbourne to the Peninsula to Geelong. We can have a completely different day, but lately the folks from around the other side of the bay around Geelong have been getting matchy weather, the same as me. And hi, Lisa, from Melbourne, watching on Facebook. Beautiful. All right, so I can see that it's all working, and it's all working well. Now, what I want you to do is have a think about what it is that you would like to change today. And of course, if you are new here, my name is Jodie. I'm a fully qualified hypnotherapist, weight loss specialist, and health coach. And this is Awaecnan. We create resources to make weight loss fun and easy so you can feel happy, healthy, and energized, because that's what it's about, right? We want it to be fun every day and happy every day rather than this miserable journey. So we don't do that here. We do fun. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing. And if you're on Facebook, or you can go find us there too, follow us. I think it's follow us. I never get it right. Every week I'm confused and I forget to look. And we've got Carol from Cairns or Cairns. I'm not sure how, depending where you're from, how you pronounce that. It's in the part of Queensland. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful up there, and beautiful weather pretty much all the time. You're spoilt for weather up there. And Carol is new here and doing the free trial and eating my, is that head off? How do you counter the portion control? Okay, so if you're doing the free trial in the Never Diet Again program, is that what you're doing, Carol? If that's what you're doing, then I would suggest eating your head off. Now, if you're doing the free trial and you've just started the Kickstart, and then you've got the first week of the Never Diet Again, the eating control is the second kind of half of that program. So the first part is the emotional release foundation part of the program, and that's where we heal that underlying reason why we do things. That stops you from snacking, from overeating, that gives you that self-worth, self-love, heals those inner wounds, heals the reason why we're not loving and taking care of ourselves now, gives us back that feeling of worthiness. So that is coming, Carol. And the reason why we do the virtual gastric band after the emotional release, because we need to heal. We've got an underlying sore, right? And that's our underlying sore, our current. And it's like we're like an onion. And we've got all these, think of all the crap that's gone on in your life, all the horrible things people have said, all the things that we've said to ourselves are layers over the little bit inside that's you, that natural you. So we need to peel those layers off so then we can get to those habits and behaviors and start changing the mindset around how you feel about yourself, and changing your mindset around, the diet and exercise industry, what has pumped into us that actually doesn't work. So we really need to heal that first. And I guess most people, when I say there's an underlying current of why you're doing what you're doing, most people do understand that. They understand that there's something else going on with them. They've tried everything and it hasn't worked. And now they understand that there's something that they need to do, and that's work on themselves. So that's what that 5 weeks does in the emotional release. It may trigger some behaviors, but do work through that and pay attention in those times. If you get triggered and you're concerned, then you can just message me. And if you're part of the private group, you can tag me in a post, or you can send me a private message or send me an email, and I will help you through it, because that's what we do with that program. And you just started last week. So you're just at the start. Baby steps. And be kind to yourself, that know that it is a process, and you want give your mind a chance to change as well. Give your mind a chance to take on those changes, and it will let go of these behaviors that you don't want when it feels safe to. So that's another reason why the emotional release part of the program is really, really important. And there is no other program that does it. I created it, and I created it after doing a stack of research. I never used to just do weight loss. I used to do everything: fears, phobias, addictions, all sorts of stuff. I think, there'd be many interesting stories if I could ever repeat anything. So from that, I found a lot of patterns in behaviors. And after doing some research and speaking to a lot of experts and doing a lot of research, which I do love, I created that unique part of the program. And as far as I know, no other weight loss program does that. They don't tackle that sort of thing, which really the reason why we do what we do with food has nothing to do with food, diet, exercise. It has all to do with that sore. And so once you heal that sore, you never need a diet again. And that's why I love it. So enough of that. So hopefully that helps you, Carol, helps you understand and know that that's to come. Just be patient with yourself and allow yourself to go through the program, and try not to judge yourself as you do. I'm glad Carol's saying it's hard to lose weight because you really enjoy eating. I'm glad you enjoy eating, because we actually need food to survive. And I think a lot of programs restrict us on what we can eat and what we can't eat. Hi, Jen on YouTube. So it's good that you like food. There's nothing wrong with that. And, I encourage you to eat the foods that you really enjoy, and enjoy them and mindfully eat them so you can enjoy them even more. And I often say to people, if you want to have cake for breakfast, have cake for breakfast. No foods are banned. And what I would suggest is, rather than saying I can't have that, try just adding stuff. Try adding things into your day. So have your cake, have your lollies, have all the other things that you want. But, if you can get to 51% raw food in your meals, then fantastic. Don't take anything away. Add a salad in, and it's hard to have a salad for breakfast. I get that, but have a green juice. Make yourself a green juice. Stick all the vegetables in and the greens in the green juice, and add that to you. Still have your normal breakfast of what you would normally have, but start adding those sorts of things into your day, rather than thinking about what you need to take out, if that makes sense. And I hope that helps, and I really hope that anybody listening gets that message. It's such an important message to really stop dieting, and to get to the point where you stop dieting is trying not to judge yourself. Understand that you are worth being happy, healthy, and energized. And it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be this miserable journey. It can be this exciting journey of discovery. And the journey of discovery is the journey of discovery on yourself. And so that's what that program helps people do. So welcome to the family, Carol. And I hope you're in the private group. I hope I can't remember whether I've seen your name. There's been quite a few people that have joined, so I apologize if I haven't welcomed you personally. But welcome to the family, and we're very happy to have you. So, but I will use that in the session tonight if everybody wants to talk about that. Nicole's saying a protective shield. That is such a beautiful session that I've got in the shop. I don't know whether you've got that or not, Nicole. I think you won a prize, so maybe we can slip that one to you. But if you're looking for protection, so is this like toxic people? I just want to get like a bit more detail on that, Nicole. What kind of protection you're looking for, so I can make sure I utilize that in the hypnosis as well. And also, emotional eating. Yes. You're looking for the sessions on emotional eating. Okay, so what other suggestions have we got? Now, while you're there, and just have a think about sort of, maybe if you want to either go for, we could do both. We could do protective shield, and then we can do a bit of overeating suggestion as well. While you're doing that, while you're thinking of that, I'll just let you know that we do have a private group, which now it used to only be for members, but those members are going into our forums, into our membership site. But we are opening up this private group to everyone. And so what the plan is in there, and we're just in the middle of a challenge now, so you could probably jump on that. That's going to be live for another week. It's a free challenge, a reset mindset challenge. So if you want to join that, go ahead. Then we're going to have challenges every month. So every month there'll be something new. So the idea around that is we're just going to have a reset on something every month, so something different. And it might be on superfoods, and then another one might be on nutrition. Another one might be on just moving, incidental moving, which is better than any kind of exercise. So one might be on that. I've got a massive list of all the things that we're going to be doing over the next 12 months. And obviously we'll go on beyond, but that's what we've got planned. And there will be a calendar and an agenda and everything like that. New sessions coming out on YouTube as well, new weight loss and health focused sessions. I'm excited for those, and new blog posts on tips and tricks that we've got. So if you join the private group, you'll get access to all of those things. And, it's sort of some of the stuff that we just don't share anywhere else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that in the comments. I will add that in the comments, the private group. Now, I don't know whether that's going to go to everywhere. I think it goes to our Facebook page and YouTube. So that's the private group. If you join that, there is a link for the challenge. If I can find it quick enough, scrolling down, because there's been daily lives in there. It's been a very fun challenge. Scrolling. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. If you join the challenge, okay, then that's the challenge. That will be up for another week. Okay, but if you want to have a look and see what we do, you're welcome to join the support group. Come on in and join the family, and we have lots of fun in there. Now, yes, you can access. I'm pretty sure Carol's asking if you can access the comments after live video. Yes. So Nicole, you're planning on getting the protective shield. I think you want a prize. So do you want that for your prize? We can talk about that later. But did you want me to do something around that tonight? Do you feel like we need to put a little bit of a barrier around toxic people? Oh, yes, you said that. Yes, from toxic people. I think that would be really nice, actually. Does anybody else want to include that? Anyone else want that in their session too? Because I'll make it a bit bigger. If there's more people that would like a kind of a shield around us and shield us from, toxic people, negative comments, negative people, negative things going on around us. I think that would be a nice session for us, just to put a bit of Teflon, bit of natural Teflon on us, so people's crap just slips on off. That would be a nice session. So we've got some yes, please. Oh, anxiety and fatigue, another good one too. Fatigue. I have been researching a stack of products to help us with weight loss and fatigue and energy and nutrients and the whole lot. So that is all coming out as well. So repel narcissist. Oh, yeah. Let's do something around that. I think that's really good. All right. Let me make a note of all these suggestions because they're so good. I feel like we need to do like one on every one of them because there's such big topics. Like anxiety is a big topic. The emotional release part of the program actually helps with anxiety, depression. It's the emotional foundation. So I find that it actually helps with those as well. So anxiety, fatigue, and being anxious can really exhaust us as well. Repel narcissist. I mean, you can never win with a narcissist. So the best way to ever win with a narcissist is ignore them. They hate it. If you can, you already have your prize. Oh, maybe you'll win another one. A husband that's trying to sabotage your diet. Well, we know what needs to happen to the husband, don't we? Self-care this time of year there's so many good suggestions. Okay, I don't want to water anything down. So I think the Zoot Kelly, the husband is trying to sabotage your diet. People do what they do because of them, not you. So what you could do is, I don't know the dynamics there, but I could coach you on that separately. But it could be something that's triggering him. It sounds like it's probably a wound, something that's triggering him. Maybe he feels that if you lose weight, look better, then you're not going to want him. And it could be something like that going on. But the best way to do is sit down and have that conversation before it gets heated. And I find that having that assertive conversation and having boundaries really helps in these situations, especially with those hubbies, because they know how to trigger us. And self-care. Okay, so we've got self-care. We've got protective shield. Let's do also some eating habit awareness to give a little bit of relief as well to Carol to get her by until she starts the virtual gastric band. Okay, so we've got some anxiety and fatigue. We've got repel narcissist and protective shield, some self-care, which is exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. Beautiful. And I love that. And and some eating awareness. So what I want to do is, this may go a little bit longer because so many really good suggestions, and I'm really grateful that you're here and you've come for some help. And I really would love to do something that helps you. So it may go a little bit longer. If it does, it just means that you're going to get more from it. Now you can come back and listen to this session. at least once a day for at least 7 days until we do our next one next Wednesday. Of course, you can listen to it longer. I'm just getting some music. Always forget to cue the music. It is best to listen to these sessions with a headset on. Definitely have the left ear in the left and the right ear in the right. It makes a difference. Music. All right, now do we want cosmic dreaming? I'm thinking cosmic dreaming might be a bit better today. All right, so get yourself comfy. If you've got anything on tight, oops. Wait, music. If you've got anything on that's really tight, just loosen it, or quickly run and throw on some tracky dacks. If you're not from Australia, that means tracksuit pants or joggers. No, is it joggers? I don't know what the tracksuit pants is. You know, when you go for a run, you've got those pants on. We call them tracky dacks. Loose clothing. Okay, let's just go with loose clothing. Everyone can understand that. Headset, put a headset in, or the headset that comes with your mobile devices. If you're listening on a mobile device, make sure you've got left in left, right in right, because we're going to be using binaural beats as well. And you may feel a bit of a wave afterwards. This just helps you go into trance. It helps you, it gets into that part of your mind. It's a sound therapy as well as hypnosis, just such a powerful tool together. And what else is there? There will be some after hypnosis care as well. So do stick around afterwards and I'll just guide you through that. What we're going to do is we just want to have this nice, deep relaxation. It's really going to help with that fatigue and ease off some of that anxiety if we can really focus the mind inwards and deeply relax the body and the mind. So Carol's saying the earplugs, they don't have left and right. They will have a little an L or an R on them on the earplugs. I'm pretty sure they all do. It might be just one little tiny L, but you'll have to maybe put your glasses on if you can't see it, or if you're blind like I am, put it up to the light on the inside or on the outside. I'm not sure where they have them. I haven't got them on me to see where they write them. I think it's on the where you put the thing in your ear. I think it's on the sticky bit. Okay, so where were we? We were a nice deep relaxation. I want to deeply is relax, put you into a real deep trance. You know, you can go into a really deep trance or a really deep trance or a really deep trance. That's up to you. But I want to take you into on this journey into a nice, deep, relaxing place. It's going to help with that, relieve that anxiety, just rejuvenate your muscles, your tendons, your cells, to relieve some of that fatigue. And you know, how we feel and our mind is exhausting. So we just want to let go of that. We'll do a little bit of letting go of the things that are causing our anxiety. We're going to put a nice, protective, beautiful bubble around us. And the deep, relaxing part will be the good part for the self-care, and build in some awareness when we're in that nice, deep trance, building in some awareness and mindfulness around eating and just letting go. I think we need to do a little bit of letting go of judgment of ourselves as well around these times. Alrighty, is everyone ready? So just let me know in the comments if you're ready, if you're relaxed, you're in a relaxing spot, whether you're on a couch or laying on the bed, somewhere where you won't be disturbed. You're going to have your eyes closed. Do not operate a car or machinery or do the dishes or anything like that. It's not meant for that. It's meant for deep relaxation, and it works the best like that. So let me know, just say okay or ready in the comments, so I know that you're ready to go. I just have some water. All right, we've got some readies. Okay, the music's going. And as usual, we're going to start with the breath. Now, we start the same way, and you can also know that you think about the way that I am going to guide you into this deep, relaxing trance now. You can utilize this yourself. So at the focusing on your breath and slowing that mind and body. And the more you use hypnosis, the easier it is and the more relaxed you go. All right, so sit back and relax and close your eyes. Let's get ready. I want you to take a nice deep breath in. A nice cleansing breath. Hold it for a couple of seconds. And then release the breath slowly. And you'll let me know if the music's too loud or I'm too soft. And another nice deep breath in. I'm going to hold it at the top for a couple of seconds. And then release the breath nice and slow. And one more nice deep breath. Breathing in that beautiful universal energy of peace. Holding it for a couple of seconds. And then breathing out any cares, any worries, any concerns, any tension. Breathing it out. And with the next breath in, we're just going to return the breath to normal. But on each breath out, I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that you are releasing any tension out of that breath. That when you breathe in, that breath travels around the body, collecting up any tension in the body, brings it right up into the lungs and out of the mouth. And you can feel the difference in the mind and body as with each breath, you start to let all that go. And as you breathe in, that breath collects any soreness around the body, collects it up, gathers it all up, brings it up out of the body and releases it. And with each and every breath, you can release a little bit more and more. And any sounds that you hear going on around you is just life. And isn't it nice to know that life continues while you take this moment just for you, this beautiful me time, this relaxing, peaceful moment where all you have to do is relax and let go. As that beautiful breath moves through the body. Enjoying that beautiful, cleansing, refreshing breath. Now, in a moment, we're going to focus all our attention on our feet, right on the tips of our toes. And we're going to relax our feet all the way up to the top of our head. Completely relax every muscle, every tendon, every system, cell and organ. And on the way, we're going to let go anything that needs to be let go of. So you can travel down into that beautiful, deep, relaxing place. So go ahead and focus all your attention on the tip of your big toe. Some may feel a coolness, some may feel a warmth or a tingle. As you notice that big toe. And you can be curious just how deeply relaxed you're going to go when all is said and done. And now your attention's all focused on that big toe. I want you to imagine that that big toe is melting. It's going loose and limp and slack all the way into all the little tendons, all the nerves, into the tissue, to the little muscles, all around the bone, relaxing, just melting with relaxation. And I wonder what that would look like if that big toe was just so relaxed. It wobbled like jelly, or it was limp like loose cooked spaghetti. And I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling now of that relaxation spreading out across all the other toes to the toes on both feet. And I want you to imagine as you breathe out, any tension, any stiffness, any soreness is removed from those toes. And all the little tendons around in those toes just melt away. They don't need to hold on anymore as we let those toes go loose and limp and slack. As you allow that relaxation now spreading across those feet, in up under those arches, over the tops of those feet, into all the little tiny muscles and tendons around all those bones. Helping those feet relax. And I want you to send that relaxation deep into the middle of those feet. And spreading that relaxation all around those feet, up around the ankles, in around the heels, the Achilles. Like you're getting a beautiful, gentle foot massage. Just the right amount of pressure for you. And as those feet start to relax, you can go ahead and allow them to just flop or lean wherever they need to as they let go. And you can be curious about what you would actually look like if you were so deeply and completely relaxed. I wonder what you would look like if every single muscle or tendon in your body was completely and utterly relaxed, loose, limp, slack, no tension, no stiffness, no soreness. And as you imagine that, you can allow that relaxation to spread up around those shins and into those calf muscles. That relaxation is intensifying now. It's becoming deeper. That relaxation is going further and further with each and every breath. And if any thoughts of the day drift in, you can let them drift on out and refocus on my voice. In fact, with each and every word I utter, you can go 10 times more deeply relaxed. As that relaxation is spreading out now, spreading its wings up in around those knees. Right up in under the kneecap, relaxing all the muscles and tendons there, so those knees can just flop where they need to, as that relaxation continues on deep into the thigh muscles and all around the hamstring, loosening off all that tension. Relaxing those muscles even more. Just like cooked spaghetti, those legs. And you can imagine now that the relaxation is so deeply, deeply centered in those legs that they simply just disappear from your mind. And we let those legs go heavy or light as we just allow them to drift away now. And we send that relaxation in around those hips, the lower back, right through the glutes, releasing any pinched nerves, any tension, any tightness. We'll just let that melt away now. Let it melt away like butter in a pan. Sending some warmth like a warm massage to any spots that are sore or stiff. And imagining that deep relaxation spreading out up through the pelvis, in through all the little stomach muscles, all the layers of the stomach muscles, sending that relaxation down through every system, cell and organ in that body now. As you imagine spreading out that relaxation up and down the spine, in through every tendon all along the way, relaxing that spine. And as that relaxation rolls up and down that spine, releasing all those little attachment tendons and those large muscles across the back and the small muscles down the side, and all the intricate patterns of muscle and tendon can just melt away now as we allow that back to deeply relax, as that relaxation spreads up through the lungs, through the muscles around those lungs, up over the chest, into the collarbones, and up right into the shoulders, under the armpits and down again, and all the way around the back into all the muscles and tendons around the rib cage. So that body too can go loose and limp and slack as that relaxation now deepens further and further, 10 times more powerful relaxation that you're spreading through your body now. And just like a wave, I want you to imagine a wave of relaxation gathering momentum as it rolls up that body, across those shoulders and down those arms, sending that deep relaxation deep down into the very center of those muscles, in around those elbows, those hands, those fingers. And as that relaxation reaches the fingertips, you can imagine releasing out of those hands out of the palms of those hands any remaining tension. And like a wave, that wave of relaxation is waving up and down those arms, pressing out any remaining tension, any remaining thoughts of the day, any remaining niggly tensions in the body. Just allow that to go now out through the hands as you imagine it releasing out of the body through those hands. And some may feel a warmth in those hands now as all that toxic energy is being released out of those hands. That's right. And I want you to send that deep relaxation now up around the neck. You know, all those muscles that get stiff and sore up around the neck and the base of the neck at the back. And that relaxation has been rolling up and down that spine all this time. And I want you to imagine like a wave, it rolls up over the face and all the way through your hair into every hair follicle, like the gentle head massage. And around those temples, around those eyes, and deep relaxation, 20 times more deep now in that face, around that jaw. We often hold tension in our jaw. So we're going to breathe that tension out now, and we're going to allow that rolling deep relaxation to loosen and deeply relax that jaw now. So you can confidently just allow that mouth to just open if it needs to, part those lips, and let that jaw just droop, open if it needs to, and let that head fall and flop wherever it wants to go. No need to hold it anymore. Just allow it to go. And now we're going to roll that relaxation up and down the body again, scanning for any remaining tightness. Anywhere else that needs to be relaxed, let it roll up and down the body. And with each roll, that body can just drift away now, sink into wherever you are. Drifting away now, drifting away. And while you're lying there so completely relaxed, I want to take you on a journey. I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that you're walking along a path in the most beautiful park where there's play equipment, winding paths, flowers and trees. You may like to imagine somewhere you've been before. Or somewhere new. But go ahead and imagine that you're walking along this path. And I want you to feel the path under your feet, whether it's stones or brick or whatever the path is made out of, and what sounds your feet make as you walk along that path. And I want you to immerse yourself in this moment right now. Take notice of all the beautiful green around you. And maybe you've never noticed before just how many shades of green that there is. But go ahead and immerse yourself in this moment. Feeling the warm sun on your skin, maybe the sounds of the birds in the sky. Maybe the sounds of laughter and people, or maybe you're by yourself. But up ahead, there's a person selling those really big, round helium balloons on a stick. And I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling of walking up to that person and purchasing one of those helium balloons. So just purchase one of those helium balloons and find a piece of grass or a park bench that you would like to sit down at and take your balloon with you. That's right. And in a moment, I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that you're going to write on this balloon anything that is making you feel anxious, or all those feelings that you have when you are anxious. Anything that is creating a concern, a worry, a bother, something that's challenging you, or something that continues to play on your mind. In a moment, we're going to write all these cares, all these worries, all these concerns on this big helium balloon. So go ahead now and take your time and write any worries, any concerns, any cares on this big helium balloon. You may even just write the word anxiety, or you may include the word anxiety. Maybe it's judgment of yourself or others. Maybe you're worried about how much you're eating. Whatever it is that you're worried or concerned about, just let it out of the mind and body and put it on that balloon. And in a moment, we're going to release this balloon. And when we do release the balloon, all those cares, all those worries, all those concerns are going to release out of the mind and body into that balloon and float up, up and away. So go ahead now, release that balloon and watch or get a sense or a feeling of all those cares, worries, concern leaving the body, going into that balloon and drifting away, drifting up, up into the sky, drifting away further and further from your awareness until it's totally gone from your awareness, totally gone from your awareness now, as that balloon becomes the tiniest little dot and then nothing, totally gone from your awareness now. Any cares, any worries, all concern have now gone along with that balloon. You can take a moment to rejoice in that lighter feeling as you've unburdened yourself. And you can go ahead and allow that image to just disappear from your mind now as we relax even further. Now we want to go down to a deeper level of hypnosis. And you can be curious just how deeply relaxed you will go and what level of deep hypnosis you will go to. And you can feel confident and comfortable with any level. You can go extremely deep or really deep. The choice is yours. Now I want you to, in a moment, count in your mind from 100 backwards down to 90. And I want you to imagine, I want you to get a sense or a feeling, however it is that comes to you, of those numbers really, really big, starting at 100. And I want you to get that image in your mind of 100. And in a moment, when you count backwards in your mind, and with each and every number, you can travel down deeper. And when we get to 6, you can travel down to the next level of deep trance. And then when we get to 96 and 93, when we get to 93, you can travel down another level of deep relaxation. And when we get to 90, you can go 10 times further into the most deep relaxation and deep hypnosis you've ever gone before. And you can be curious about what that will be like. So let's get that 100 up in your mind and count them back with me. 99, 98. I wonder what it's going to be like. 97. Here we go. One more level down. 96. Traveling down one more level of deep relaxation and deep hypnosis. 95. 94. Ready for the next level as you zoom down to 93. Traveling down further and further, drifting down, and maybe my voice might even disappear as your unconscious takes over the learning and listening. As we go to 92, 91, down to the next level, 90. And here we are, down further. As you let go of anything remaining. Let go of that earthly body and those earthly cares. Leave it all behind, as now we float around in this deep level of trance inside our unconscious. And it is from here, in our deep unconscious, we can bring up our awareness around our eating habits and understand what it is that we need. And understand that now you can become extremely aware and mindful of your eating habits. You can be acutely aware. You can heighten your awareness now, even have the most heightened awareness whether you are hungry or not. It seems like you have this telegram line to your stomach now, where you know exactly what's going on with it and whether it is hungry or not. But you also start to instinctively understand that what it is you need in these moments where maybe you're eating and you're not hungry. And now in your deep unconscious, you understand that there is no judgment. There is no need for it anymore, no need to judge ourselves on what we are and are not doing. Our concern is how we love and care for ourselves on a daily basis, and making sure that we're feeling the inner love and inner peace that we most desire, and those feelings of happiness, and doing whatever it is that we need to do to ensure that those feelings of happiness remain with us. And I wonder if you can drip down even deeper. I wonder if you can go even further. That's right. And it may be today, maybe tomorrow or next week, but you're going to see a flash of colour at the corner of your eye. And when you see that flash of colour at the corner of your eye, your unconscious, that part of your unconscious mind that loves and craves healthy food and loving and caring for yourself with self-care practices will kick into full gear. And you'll have this pep in your step as it feels so good to nurture your mind and body daily. And as you're relaxing there deeply in the realms of your unconscious, finding answers to any questions that you need, I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that there is up ahead a warm ball of light. It's pure light, as if angels made it. And it's glowing up ahead. So you can imagine or get a sense or a feeling of floating towards this beautiful ball of pure light. And the closer and closer you get to it, the bigger and bigger it becomes. It looks so small from far away now, but as you get closer, you realize it is bigger than you, wider than you, taller than you. And in a moment, we're going to float right to the center of this beautiful, pure light. This beautiful, pure light is the light ball of protection. It is your shield, and it will shield you from those toxic people or those toxic words. Now go ahead and float in the middle of this beautiful ball of pure light. And feel the coating that this puts all around you, all over every inch of your skin, over your mind and body. This pure, beautiful ball of pure light is coating you with a beautiful layer of protection. And if you look closely at this protection, it looks like armor. Little, gentle, light pieces of armor made out of something magic, something beautiful, as it keeps the love and the joy and happiness in on the inside, and it expels any negativity, any toxicity, any toxic people or words on the outside. And just allow this pure, beautiful light to wrap all around you, building up that armor from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. This armor is so light you won't even feel that it's on, but it will protect you always. And it's always around you, and you'll feel that light shining down on you, and as a reminder that you are protected always by this beautiful pure light, as it warms the soul, keeps in the happiness, the joy, the love. It allows you to give that joy and love where you want to yourself as well. But just like Teflon, any negative words or toxic people just slide on off from now on. What they say or do does not matter anymore. And you can have a little cheeky chuckle inside the next time that happens, knowing that they just slide away. They can't hurt you anymore. And allow yourself to just float in this beautiful, pure, protective light, basking in its glory. And I want you to send that beautiful pure light deep down into every system, every cell and organ, right down into every quantum particle. Feeling the light transcending down into your very core, protecting you. And allow yourself to just let that beautiful image go, bringing all those beautiful feelings with you, allowing to drift away from your mind, but not from your soul, as you transcend from this dimension. Bringing all your experience and your learning today back with you. And tonight, when you go to bed at a time that is right and natural for you, any dreams that you have will be of a learning nature and positive. And when you wake in the morning, you'll awaken knowing something's changed. And you'll be surprised that this amazing feeling that you're feeling right now still remains with you as you look forward to whatever it is you're going to do for the rest of the day, knowing that today and every day is the first day of the rest of your life. And every day, in every way, it gets better and better. Every day, in every way, it gets better and better. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, Your eyes will be wide open, wide awake, fully aware, feeling like you have just had the best night's sleep ever. So refreshed, so relaxed. 1, the feeling now rises up through the feet as it returns some energy to your system, cells and organs. And feeling that energy now rising up in through all the system, cells and organs. As we go to 2, you become more aware of the room, yourself and the surroundings. And 3, feeling the energy rising up into those arms and legs, up through the body, up through the face, as you're becoming more aware and bringing yourself, transcending back to the room, back to where you are, back to this earth, bringing that beautiful feeling with you. And 4, coming closer and closer, right up to the surface now, bringing all that energy and swirling it in around the body, that deeply beautiful, relaxed feeling. And 5, eyes wide open, wide awake, back in the room. How does it feel to be so deeply peaceful? Now I'm going to give you a moment to just come back, have a bit of a stretch, be gentle with yourself, gently move. And I want to welcome Ian, who came in after we just started. And I did read your comment and did include some suggestions in the session tonight that hopefully that helps you as well. So some after hypnosis self-care, very important. Drink water. I always say it, but drink water. It helps move some of that toxins out of the body. Most toxins come out through our breath, through our lungs, but drinking water helps support your body as you're making these changes as well. We want to stay nice and hydrated. We want to give the body every opportunity to do what it magically knows how to do. So water is something that's very important. Be gentle with yourself for the next at least hour, half an hour. If you do need to get up and go to work, if it's that time zone, you could go for a little gentle, relaxing walk. If it is nighttime or it's 8 o'clock here, 8 p.m., I would suggest, putting on a nice relaxing candle, nice relaxing music, having a bath. Try not to watch anything too heavy on the TV, something really light. If you have to put the TV on, maybe you could listen to something that is some gentle, relaxing music and just really drifting away. Just so some of the people that did the Mindset Challenge, maybe this is the time to daydream about that beautiful dream life that you created earlier on in the week. So utilize that time. Just really care for yourself. Take it easy, be kind, gentle as it goes. And if you need to get some energy back, again, just drink some water, go for that gentle walk, just move the body gentle, have some few stretches and give yourself a bit of a chance to just wake up and come back. Now, let me know in the comment section how you're feeling right now as you come back into the room. I just want to make sure and check that everyone's back and everyone's back with me. And if you, how you're feeling after that session, because we did go down a few levels of relaxation and a few levels of hypnosis. So I'm really keen to hear how you went with that, so then I can adjust if I need to in future sessions. Now, we are here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. The notification will go up tomorrow. Just hit set reminder, I think it is, and you should get the notification. So yes, we're getting some responses now. It's just a little bit of delay between me talking and you responding. So Eleanor said she's relaxed. Jen said thank you. Lisa said good. Okay. Now, does anyone want to share anything they experienced during that session? Let me know now. Otherwise, I will let you go. I just really want you to enjoy how this feels and how you're feeling right now. Make the most of it. Also, remember, you'll see in the comments right at the start, Nicole, you love the session, very, very relaxing. I had you in mind too when I was making it. Now, going back to the start, there is, if you scroll back up, there is the private group. Do join us. Come and be part of the family and do our monthly challenges with us. And there'll be some other things that we do in the private group as well. And that's where you're connected to me. So if you've got any questions, you can ask. And also there is the mindset challenge, which is we've got our last day tomorrow, but it's up for another week. So you've got a week to still make the most of that. So why not do our first challenge? And I look forward to seeing you in the group. And so Jenny's saying, I've been listening to your voice so long that as soon as you start speaking your hypnosis voice, your toes go to tingle. That's so good. I love it. Your mind is getting used to it, so it's fantastic. Carol said, thanks, Jodie. I feel calm now. I'd forgotten I was in my spare room and wondered where I was. It gets like that sometimes, doesn't it? Jen, you found it difficult to relax and concentrate, just you this time. Thank you from Nicole. Oh, Jen, we can help you with that. So if you do struggle to go into trance, sometimes you may have a lot going on. Try not to. Just focus on the words that I'm saying. Maybe repeat them in your mind. And like if I say, focus on your toes, just in your mind say focus on your toes. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Sometimes you can just close your eyes and just listen and try not to have any expectation on yourself. And it will get better with time. Sometimes we need a little bit of practice. Sometimes we just got a lot of crap going on and our mind's going, and that's okay. No judgment on yourself. And sometimes that happens. So Ivan, good to see you again, Ivan. And he says, thanks again. Nicole says, thank you. All right. Well, I want to let you go and I want you to enjoy that. And, sorry, Jen's asking, can I do something prior to the sessions? Yes, actually, there is a few things you can do prior to the sessions. You can avoid coffee, any kind of stimulants, maybe turn TVs off, give yourself a break between whatever it is that you were doing to whatever you're to the session. Try not to, if you're struggling, right? Try not to be doing too much beforehand, and you can prep. So one good thing is using smells for anchoring. And so putting on a candle and burning that same candle every time we do the hypnosis, that can really help. And because that will anchor that smell into relaxation. So use one that you're not going to use any other time. A different smell, bergamot, is not a very common one that people will burn. So maybe you can use bergamot for your relaxation. I mean, you can use this for relaxing anytime. So then your mind starts to get trained to smell that smell, and then it knows it's coming. It knows the relaxation's coming. Depending on what works for you, some people can have a shower beforehand and then get into really comfortable clothes and have a real routine around it. And I think I feel excited actually when we think about this. You could make this a really beautiful self-care me moment. And that might be your little routine for a Wednesday, and say, like I'm going to have a shower and I'm going to turn all the lights down and I'm going to put my candle on, and like half an hour beforehand, I'm just going to get myself comfortable and relaxed. I'm going to do everything I have to do the dishes or whatever it's going to annoy you in your mind. Write down. Another thing too, everything that's on your mind, write it down on a piece of paper. And so you can write all those things down. And if they come up, you can say, I've written that on a paper. I've dealt with that. Now is me time. You can really make this a beautiful, turn this into a beautiful moment for yourself. And even if you do the hypnosis, and I know sometimes it can be frustrating and it's kind of doesn't serve the purpose of relaxing. But even if you struggle to get into the hypnosis, or you just you have those days where you can't get there, I'm the same. It happens to us. then at least you've had this beautiful routine, this beautiful self-care moment, this me time that's carved out just for you. And what will happen is you will train your brain and you will train your body to respond to all these cues that you set up. So hopefully that helps. Lisa's saying good tips. Thank you. And look, those tips are for everyone. And it'll be really nice. I'd love to actually hear what you guys come up with. So join me in the private group and send a comment or pop on a comment in here, and maybe you can help Jen and give her some tips of what works for you. That'd be lovely if you can share that. Jen's on YouTube. So Jen didn't even think about sense, silly me, is one of the things that has helped you in the past. And look, sometimes, sometimes we hear things and we're like, I've heard that before. But sometimes we need to hear it 10 times or 16 times. We need a reminder of something that we've learned or something that's worked in the past. We can completely forget about that. So that's okay. Again, no judgment on ourselves. Sometimes it's a really good reminder. Another thing would be good is last week's session we did it is tensing up the whole body and then letting it go. So when I say breathe in, you can do a tensing. And then when you breathe out, you can let all that go. That's another way to really relax the body as well. When you breathe in, holding that breath for a couple of seconds, maybe do that 4 times. That really does slow the mind and the body down. So Nicole, you'd love to hear some more tips. So hopefully these help. So this tips around relaxing, or would you like these weekly sessions to have more tips around, maybe you can give me some topics that you want tips on and I can use to answer the topics, and then we can do a hypnosis, or maybe I might do 2 sessions. Oh, I'm not being rude. Maybe we'll do 2 sessions a week where one is on tips. I'd love that. And one is on hypnosis. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you want. If you're watching on replay, you get a say too. It's not just people that are on live. So let me know in the comments section if you would like maybe a YouTube live that does tips, and then also one that does hypnosis. So I can, I'm planning for next year what we're going to do. I've got some other things in the pipeline. Could possibly add another night, or maybe during the day. So then it's fair for everyone. So if you're watching on replay or you're watching now, type in the comments what you want, and I'm more than happy to give it. Now, is there anything else people have got questions? I've got some yes, pleases. Thanks, Nicole. Anything else that anyone needs help with? Thank you so much, Jen, for asking that question as well. I really appreciate that. And you asking may help somebody else as well. So I really appreciate it when you do come to me with questions. I know sometimes we can't think of it at the time. And sometimes later on you're like, oh, actually, I wanted to ask this. So just come back to the session and type in your question if you think about it later. Okay. Well, this is such a great night. I feel so grateful and blessed with all these suggestions everybody made tonight and your interaction. It really makes these sessions special for me. I feel kind of selfish because I really love doing these sessions. So I hope that you are getting a lot out of it as well. And I want you to just enjoy this nice feeling now and go on with your day or your night. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye for now. Thanks, Jen. You take care too. Sorry, I'm just reading the message. Bye for now.